Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to this reading. My name's Irina, for those of you that are new here, and today we're doing a midweek portal check-in. This is just a short energy update and internal shifts. We're just seeing what's going on, what's kind of shifting for us this week. And yeah, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to invite my spirit guides in. I call upon my higher self, my loving spirit guides, and all divine beings of light who walk with me. I invite only those who are here in truth, wisdom, and unconditional love. Surround the space with protection, peace, and clarity, and deliver the much needed messages for the collective right now. Thank you, guides. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this is we're going to start with the mystical shaman oracle. And the question we're going to put forward is, where are you right now? This is the prompt that I'm going to start with. And just so you guys can see, this is the deck that I'm using to do the kind of overall subconscious insight here. So we're just going to pull one card from here. What does the collective need to know? Where is the collective right now? What do they need to know? So your card here is the Council. The artwork's so beautiful on these. Now I'm also going to pull, we'll see what that means in a second, but I'm also going to pull a spirit animal oracle. These two cards are going to give us like a bit of an overview on what's going on for you right now and kind of where you are. And then we're going to clarify with a few further cards. What does the collective need to know right now? What is their shift? What is their energy update? What's happening for the collective that they need to know and that we need to deliver today? And then we have Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. What a beautiful message. That's number 10. That's number 11. And we will look at the meaning of that in a second. And now what we're going to do is we're going to use the Spirit Psychic deck here to deliver a few more messages for you. So now let's find out what is surfacing. What is surfacing for the collective? What is surfacing for the collective at the moment? Please guide me in delivering the message that the collective needs to hear. What is surfacing at the moment for the collective? Ooh. Whoa. These cards are really slippery. This is not something that's meant to be happening. They're just a little slippery for my liking. What is surfacing? What does the collective need to know? What is surfacing right now? Now I've got two cards. One's going to be for what is surfacing. So I'm going to use that for that. So I've got the throat chakra. The next one is what needs to shift. So I'm going to keep this one here. And it's rejoice in celebration. And what do we need to surrender here? What does the collective need to surrender? What do we need to tell the collective right now? And the last card I pulled for you here is number 6, moving on. That's probably quite self-explanatory, but let's look into what all of these mean. So I'm going to start with these top cards. So you've got the Council here, and you've got the Buffalo Spirit. So let's see what these two mean. So the Council, number 11. The Council, the essence. The Council are the luminous beings who hold the collective wisdom of humanity. They are the ones before whom you will do your life review when you cross into the world of spirit. A life review is when we place our good and our bad deeds on a divine scale and attempt to explain why we did not love or forgive or dare as greatly as we might have. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times when you live in a state of yes, in an unconditional relationship with life. They remind you of your place around a sacred fire, which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. You will claim it when you own your inner wisdom. The invitation. The council has a message for you. Listen with your inner senses. The handwriting is already on the wall, so look about you and you will discern its meaning. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. And the medicine, you are never alone. Turn to the council to find the guidance you seek, and listen to the voice that arises spontaneously. Turn a deaf ear to that nagging voice from your ego that tells you that you are not up for the task before you. Create a spiritual feast for the council. Invite them to your altar every time you meditate or pray. So, this card invites you to listen to yourself and to, instead of looking outwards for the answers, and again, the ego does this when we look for approval, when we look for other people's sort of opinions, and we kind of look without. This is all kind of ego-based because we're afraid that we're not enough and we don't hold the answers. So it makes the external our identity. The council here is asking, listen to yourself, listen within. So things like meditation, walking in nature, I say this all the time. Just sometimes you need to go within yourself a little bit to get these answers, and making time for things like self-care, things like journaling, things like, again, I'm going to say meditation is probably incredible, but just listening to yourself. And that time truly is precious in our lives. Let's also look at the Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. I love that card already. So it's number 10. Buffalo Spirit. The message of this oracle is, Buffalo Spirit comes to remind you of your extraordinary potential available. Of the extraordinary potential available when you adopt a mindset of abundance. The ancient people of the Americas saw the buffalo as a symbol of abundance because the herds roamed far and wide and provided so many gifts: the meat, the hide, the bones. The tribe who hunted the buffalo used every bit of them, wasting nothing. So, too, do you have many gifts available? Buffalo Spirit appears to let you know that you are in a powerful time to manifest your desires. Not by force, but rather by following a natural path that rises up before you. Whether it be love, money, inspiration, or support, it's all there for you to claim. When you are grateful, you align yourself with the truth that the world is rich and teeming with resources. There's always more than enough, and you are always enough. Buffalo Spirit messages to remember that you co-create your reality with spirits, so offer thanks and praise as you acknowledge all that you have and all that is possible. Protection message from this card is, when Buffalo Spirit visits you with a message of protection, he is asking you to shift your thinking from poverty consciousness to one where you trust the universe will provide. Do you see scarcity where there is in fact abundance? Are you comparing yourself to others and falling short? Self-pity, entitlement, fear, and lack are all thought viruses that seduce you into darkness. Buffalo Spirit nudges you to make a gratitude list and be mindful of your thoughts at this time. Give to someone who has less than you. Be thankful for the tiniest things and say affirmations. Then you will remember abundance is the true nature of the world. That is incredible. That is so beautiful. And I'll be honest with you, this is something I've been experiencing myself, because I think sometimes, the real world is full of obstacles. It's a journey, right? From our spiritual ideas, from from our passions, our creative minds, through the 3D, and the 3D world is full of obstacles. So it's like that journey of manifestation that we talk about, and our minds are really the most powerful tool we've got. And again, what we think about, we bring about. What our focus goes to is what grows in our life. So if we focus on this mindset of abundance, then we're going to see more of it. Gratitude, we're going to see more good things coming in for us. So things like, affirmations, and just every day waking up and feeling grateful for what you do have, even if you're in the midst of something difficult, even if you're going through a few struggles in your life. It's very, very important to try and remember of our blessings. Now, they are a beautiful setup for your spread. So it sounds to me like right now your focus is really listening to yourself. You've got the skills, you've got everything within yourself that you need to manifest your goals, your desires, and also remember to be grateful and to have that abundance mindset on your journey. Now, moving down, we've got the throat chakra here. So this card is telling us what is surfacing. Now, you might kind of have a bit of an idea of what this means because it's kind of self-explanatory, but your voice is coming through here. So number 5 is the throat chakra. And this chakra speaks about communication, sound, and creativity, and the ability to clairaudience, inner hearing. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and individuals involved in the creative arts will often have active throat chakras. To balance and stimulate this energy center, try humming, chanting, or singing out loud. If you have something to say, please speak up. When this area is fully activated, don't be surprised if you suddenly become creatively inspired. So, are you expressing your throat chakra? Are you speaking your truth? Are you allowing yourself to speak things into existence? And also the throat chakra for me, it's like, again, going off what these two cards set us up with. What we speak, what we say, our words, our voice creates. Okay, so are you using your throat chakra? Are you using your throat chakra to create abundance, or are you using it to create lack and to stay stuck and to keep yourself trapped in things? So this is the message that this is giving me is make sure that you're using your throat chakra for creativity and not to stay stuck and create kind of, anything negative. So don't speak anything negative. Then we've got the number 3, and this card is what needs to shift. So what do we need to incorporate essentially a little bit more of? So number 3 is rejoice in celebration, which is a beautiful card. And rejoice in celebration. A time of merriment, celebration, birth, success, and victory is at hand. You're doing what you love most and are pursuing your passion. When you follow your heart and intuition with zeal, there are no limits to what you can achieve. When the energy of excitement and love is present, you can feel it moving within you. Somehow, love has a way of showing you that you're connected to something much larger than yourself. The number 3 symbolizes unity and a time to rejoice in gratitude and sharing, whether it's with family members, friends, or even co-workers. This is the moment of fruition for all of your dedicated work. So pat yourself on the back and party and dance in celebration of your accomplishments. So this is really nice. Now, this is creative, very, very creative, and very manifesting power energy. Number 10 is the ace of creation. Number 1, ace creation, the spark of something, wonderful, an idea creation. We've got 11 here. So 11 is number 2. This is starting to do what you can, collaborating, inviting people in for the creation of something. Then we've got number 5, and again, number 5 is sometimes it's obstacles. So in traditional tarot and numerology, number 5 is the middle the middle of everything. So when number 5 comes in, that's a bit of a challenge. It's a bit of an obstacle. So what's maybe holding you back a little bit. So making sure that you're using your voice correctly and you're using that throat chakra to create. Now, provided we're doing that, then we're moving on to the celebration. You are going to manifest. If you are doing the right things here, you're going to find yourself in that energy of celebration. Things are going to come through. You're going to master, quite literally, you're going to master manifestation, which is a beautiful card. And now the last card we pulled is what do I need to surrender? And this obviously came up with moving on. The feeling I'm getting straight away is, are you holding on to something? Is there something that you are not letting go of, which is maybe keeping you stuck in a bit of a lack mindset, which is not helping you move towards the celebration? What could this be? Let's see what the cards say. Moving on, you're about to embark on a much needed journey to leave the past behind. This card lets you know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it signifies that the time has arrived in which a difficult cycle in your life is coming to an end. In traditional tarot, this card also implies traveling or going forward, involving crossing water or even moving abroad. Calmer waters are ahead, and with all the lessons you've learned from past experiences, you're approaching this period having grown, and you're so much stronger for it. The healing process is underway, and now you can set your goals, desires, and objectives to secure a more positive and successful future. Because your mind is more settled and less worried, synchronistic events will bring the right conditions and introduce people into your life for your highest good. This is beautiful. So the outlook here is the ultimate card is embracing all of this. And if there's something, so usually these cards will come out because you're going through a little bit of a tough point, or maybe you're trying to move forward towards something, or maybe this could be linked to anything, relationships, careers. This is your reading, right? So what is resonating with you is what the issue is for you. So overall, this card is saying to me, if you are stuck, if you have gone through something challenging, if you are getting up after going down for a little while, then it's time. It's time to take a little bit of time in solitude. It's okay to take some time with yourself. It's okay to slow down a little bit. It's okay to work on your mind. Sometimes when these things happen, they happen because there's perhaps healing. Perhaps we're pulled in a million different directions because of the people around us, because we're tied to external validation, external voices, external things. Going within is the best thing you'll ever do, because if you do this well, and if you focus on, self-care, time with yourself, nourishing time with yourself, doing the things you enjoy. And actually, just to add on to this reading, in order to embrace this abundant spirit, you have to be in an abundant mind. Abundance can only be accessed in a place of joy. I think feeling good, and when I say feeling good, it doesn't mean you have to be rich or have material things. It means you raise your vibration. And there's so many simple things you can do for this. It's like you can do something as simple as watching a movie that makes you laugh. Laughter, joy, pampering yourself, spending time with animals, spending time in nature. It's these small things sometimes that actually have the biggest of impacts. And learning to have fun, learning to, maybe this is telling you, spend some time with friends, spend some time with people that make you laugh, that bring out that light side to you. I feel this is releasing. This is lightening your load quite a bit here. And then moving forward, knowing, and this is a faith. So number 6 is kind of like, right, I've overcome this challenge. I'm getting my mind ready. I'm spending time with good people that make me laugh. I'm using my throat chakra to speak into existence the things that I want, the things that I believe are possible for me. And let's take forward movement now. Let's move towards this. Let's believe into it. Let's fully kind of embody and walk forward with real kind of strength. I'm going to pull one more card for you because I feel like this is not the end of the reading for you. And I think the best card that's speaking to me right now is the Angel card. Let me just find this. I love a nice angel card sometimes. So this is just like a little angel guidance. Sometimes I just pull one of these for myself, like randomly. They're so, so beautiful. So what angel message can we give our collective today to walk away with, to inspire them, to open their heart to all the good things that are coming into their life, and to walk forward with trust. Oh, there's too many in that. What message does the collective need from you right now? What message do we need to deliver to the collective whilst they're making this forward movement? Just one card. What does the collective need to hear? What angel message can I deliver? Your message is abundance. Well, this ties in so beautifully. Abundance is my, can you see this? Yeah. Abundance is my essence, my foundation, and my being. The angels are telling you that you already possess the power to have everything you've ever dreamed of and more. When you cultivate true joy, love, peace, passion, purpose, and freedom inside yourself, you'll see these things reflected back to you in your outside world. Again, this goes really, really nice with just surround yourself with beautiful things. Fill your mind with beautiful things. And just remember, this is yours. This is yours. It's just time to believe that it is. That's a beautiful reading, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And also, if you are interested in personal development, if you want to, you know, a lot of these obstacles in our lives are because of things that we've been conditioned. Patterns we run in our own minds, limiting blocks, you know, conditioning from when we were children, all sorts of things like this. So if there are struggles in your life and you're trying to overcome things, sometimes when we're trying to move towards success or we're trying to move towards the thing that we want, there are these patterns, there are these, you know, mindsets and programs that we have within ourselves. I have another channel where we focus very much on personal growth and how to release some of these blocks. And if that is of interest to you, then please head over to my other channel as well. And you might find some really useful videos on there. If you do enjoy that, again, feel free to join me there anytime. And thank you once again for listening, for watching. And I hope this reading resonated going forward. And I will see you all in the next video.